Hey guys, welcome back. How are you? I hope you are good and doing well. So, in the last lecture, we finished our second issue. Okay, now in this lecture, we will see that how we can create PRs and how we can merge PRs in the base branches. Okay, so the PR is basically the pull request that we create. Okay, so I will show you that two different ways to merge the pull request into your base branch. One from the browser, I mean through GitHub, and one is into the local system. Okay. So first of all, we need to learn that how we can create PR. So here you can see that we committed the changes for the second issue in the last lecture. So now let's try to push it. So git push. Okay. So here you can see what it is showing, that it is showing git push hyphen hyphen set upstream origin and then feature add statuses. Okay, so you need to run this command to push your changes. Okay, so when you run this, it will ask you for username and password, or if you do some special configuration for the username, it will only ask you for the password, or if you have some sss key added, so it will directly push the changes. Okay, so here I'm providing the password, and when I submit the password, it will push the changes on the branch. Okay, so let's come to the browser, and in the code, when you come to the code, you will see that we have a new branch. Okay, and it is showing feature 8 statuses to the jobs. Okay, so there are two ways to create a pull request. So here it is showing compare and pull request. Okay, so you can click on this button if you want to create pull request. So when you click on this, it will show you that which will be the base branch for you. So you can see that we have three branches. Okay, so main will be the base branch for it, because we targeting it as a base in the local system when we started working on it. So it should be the base branch. Okay, and it is your feature branch that you want to merge into your main base branch, or that you want to create PR according to your base branch that you are trying to compare. Okay, so this is how you can either create a pull request. You can create, you can click on this button as well, or the other way is like just to go to the code, or you can see that after pushing the changes, you will see some URL like that. So you can just open this link. Okay, and this link is also to create that PR. Okay, so based upon your preference, you can either create pull request from this point, or you can use the URL you received after pushing the changes. So depends upon your preference, you can do that. Okay, so let's create a pull request. Okay, and make sure that whenever you work in some companies or in on some freelancing project, and somebody else is let's say reviewing your work or checking your work, then you have to create the PRs, and you must be able to work with the pull request. Okay, because nobody comes to your system and check the code always, that what you did and what you did not. Okay, you have to create pull request, and they will review your changes or whatever the work you have done for that particular issue through the pull request. Okay, so the pull requests are the best way to review your work or reviews others work as well. Okay, so you can click on this button, pull request. Okay, so you can click on that, and when you click on that, you will see that the pull request has been created. Okay, now we have two ways to merge the pull request into our base branches. Okay, so when you come to this pull request section, I have two pull requests. Okay, and for the first issue, I did not show you that how I created that, and for the second issue, I showed you already. Okay, so this is the pull request. So first, let's try to merge through the GitHub. So when you come to the GitHub, and you can simply do this like either merge pull request, or it will show you some other options: squash and merge, and rebase and merge. Okay, so these are the options to merge your pull request into the base branch. But I usually prefer this merge pull request. Okay, however, it will create an extra comment, but this is fine for me. Okay, but as per your preference, you can choose any of the option given here. Okay, so when you click on the merge pull request, so you can see the base branches main, and the target branches, sorry, and the comparable branches feature fixed on-site typo. Okay, so when I click on the merge pull request here, it will again ask me for confirming the merge. Okay, so because make sure that whenever you trying to merge the pull request into the base branch from the browser, make sure that you do not have any conflict. If you have conflicts, then first you fix those conflict. Okay, and in that case I will prefer the doing that particular thing on the local system. However, you can do that merge conflict resolution from the GitHub UI as well, but I would like to prefer to you as well to do this from the local system, not from the GitHub UI. Okay, however, it's again the preference. Whatever you want to do, you can do. So this is the pull commit that we will receive once we merge our pull request into the main branch. Okay, so let's make it confirm merge. Okay, so when you click on the confirm merge, so you can see that your branch has been merged and now this PR has been closed. Okay, so you have only one pull request which is able to merge. Okay, and you need to merge. So the pull request for the issue one has been already merged into our task. Now into our base branch. So what we need to do now, that first we need to go to the git checkout main. Okay, so now if you go to the git k, you will not see that merged commit here because that branch is merged from the GitHub to your main system. Okay, so that's why you need to your pull against your base branch, okay, or your main branch. Okay, so just click it, and now what you need to do, git pull origin main. So when you do pull, okay, so you can see that all the changes you made for the first issue, which is for fixing the onset typo, has been merged into your base branch now, and now you have the local system updated and your local main branch updated with the remote branch. Okay, and now if you do the git k, you will see that it is shown merge pull request number 3. Okay, and from this particular thing, and these are the changes that you can do. Okay, and this branch has been merged, so these are the changes that is now in your main branch. Okay, now if you go to the browser, okay, so now if you go to the browser and check against the home page, you will see that you have to fix these typos, and all the on-site typos are fixed into your base branch, which is the main. But if you go to here, like let's say company jobs new, if you come here, you will not see the status drop down here. Why? Because we did not merge the feature add status to jobs branch into our base branch. So we need to merge that branch to take that effect into our local system. Okay, so what we need to do, that we will merge. So I already show you that how you can merge branches from the git, how you can merge pull request from the GitHub browser. Okay, now let's see another approach to do that, which is merging your branches to the base branch from locally your system. Okay, so let's switch to the, let's check the branch. We are in the main branch now, so what we need to do now, git merge, and then feature add status to jobs. Okay, so we have merged this, close this. Okay, so the branch has been merged now. Okay, and if you click here, sorry, if you now check by reloading the page, you can see that we are seeing the status drop down into our base branch. Okay, which is the main, because we got these changes into our base branch after merging it locally into the system. Okay, but if you go to the browser now, you will still see that the pull request is showing open. Why? Because we just created the branch, sorry, we just merged the branch locally. But to close this PR or to take this effect into the GitHub, we need to push our main branch to the GitHub. Okay, so that we can see that this branch has been closed. Okay, so let's go to the GitHub, and here what we need to do, git push. Okay, so git push origin main. Okay, now let's provide the password here. Okay, so the password is wrong, so let me copy this password from my email. So I copied this. Now let me push it again. When I push the changes, okay, so, and here if I refresh the page now, you will see that no pull request is open. Okay, and the two pull requests are closed. Okay, so this is how we can merge PRs from the local system. Okay, so we see two different ways to merge the PRs into a base branch. One is through the browser and one is through the local system. Okay, and now if you go to the code, okay, you will see that this has been updated. Okay, so now we have these two commits. And now if you go to the branches, you will see three branches here. Okay, so this is how the first is the main branch. Okay, and these are the branches. Okay, and these are the active branches. Okay, so if you want to remove these branches, like add status to jobs or add fix on-site typo, you can keep. Or if you don't want to use that, sorry, if you want to delete this, you can delete, and if you want to keep it, you can keep it. Okay, it depends upon your preference. But I would like to say that prefer to keep such branches for some time. Okay, because you don't know like when back and forth you have to do some work on that. Okay, so better to keep them. If it is you are really sure that you never need them, you can remove. If you are not sure exactly, or there is a possibility, even a penny possibility, that you might need it in future or back and forth, then you must keep it in your GitHub. Okay, so this is how we can create PRs and merge PRs into our base branch. Okay, so that's all from this lecture. And this is a very important part to work on any kind of client projects or in a company, or whether it's a company or whether it's a freelancing, you need to follow these approach. Okay, in the next lecture, we will discuss another task. Okay, so that's all from this lecture. Thanks for watching this. We will meet into the next lecture. Till then, Tata, goodbye, take care, stay safe.